Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river. We are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys, well, are struggling at this point in the year. Just 2 wins over their last 7. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys already secured home field advantage for the playoffs, so not a lot to play for as the AFC will come through here. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
To the air right away is May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. A carry here for Trevon Henderson. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 14 carries, 51 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run once more with Henderson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. They'll throw with May. Open man, Kyle Williams has got him. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line.
1st down, Patriots.
Here's May. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. From the gun, it's May. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
A 51-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 54 yards. And the Jets take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Well, so much for the opening drive being capped off by a field goal, CD. It's capped off by a touchdown after all, except I don't think in the manner that we were expecting.
No doubt about that, because you gave me a note earlier in the week saying you thought special teams might play a big role in this one. I don't know that you expected it this early in the game.
No, I didn't. That was a pretty... Impressive play, and what a way to get their first points. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Next to score, Jets 7, Patriots 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Patriots offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing here is May. The pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
So the Jets now in great position here to start things out. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Smith catches left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 on the way to the 3. The end result, 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Off play action. King. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And they call it a loss of a yard there. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty Happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. They look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it. 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll try the left side with Henderson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. You talk about this Jets defense. They enter this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. But they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Looking to throw. May. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And a Patriot first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So nice run there, but negated by the illegal block in the back.
Yeah, and on that type of a play as a receiver, you just want to kind of hold your guy up on the outside, do a little stop blocking with him. But this time, got a little too aggressive, and out came the flag.
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Patriots.
To the air, May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, it's May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the shotgun, May with it. And that will be incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So this time the protection holds for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. On target to his man, likely. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall. He gets away from one. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at about the 38. The Jets at 13-2 on the year. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. And that last run, it's an important one. It moves him past Lamar Jackson and his record of 1,206 rushing yards by a quarterback in a single campaign.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how it can hurt you. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun, King. And check down, complete to Hall. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on.
Back to throw, King. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Well, now how about this return? And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. And now out come the Patriots. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And they'll send Williams in motion right. From the shotgun, it's May. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Douglas. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Jets.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12. And the Patriot first down.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. And he spots Henderson open left side. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line.
First down, Patriots.
From the gun again to Henderson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 22-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2nd and 15. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will slide down with the 1st down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
King now from the gun on 3rd down. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, and the way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Douglas with a grab over the middle. This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, New England.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On the carry is Henderson. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, it's Henderson. And this time they were waiting for it as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. They'll throw with May. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. So not only do you not get the first down, but you've also made things a lot more difficult on your field goal kicker.
Yeah, they're still in range, but you're exactly right, because you know the kicker's over there saying, thanks a lot, you just made my job a little tougher, because when he kicks it now, he'll kick it lower because he's got to get more distance. That means there's more jeopardy for the ball to get tipped or blocked.
And his kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season.
Okay, ready?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake. King. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You talk about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Henderson running straight ahead. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have come back to make it a 2-point game. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. The New York set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
Looking to throw. King. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. King. And he'll find Hall. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for another.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 18, right in. Trap 60, trap 60.
Again, he'll drop the throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Kevontae Turpin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive goes 8 plays.
scores with a Jet touchdown.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Vikings in the NFC North. And this is J.J. McCarthy, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Vikings are going to wind up winning by 17. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And here's the Jags wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars with a 14-10 lead at the half. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Maybe the NFL's ultimate weapon, Lamar Jackson. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Ravens lead by a field goal at halftime. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Jets, they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through.
kill them.
Silence! Give me killer silence. Till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel sick. Leave me ruined. Show me that you will. Till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel sick.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got wreck, and that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, we can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, man, do the left I see. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which stole my flow? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you feel your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to make the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. Cause I got you all in check. Yo, hey.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wake up, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out better? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Man, I got this swag. My head not in my bag. You know I'm fucking tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head not in my bag. You know I'm fucking tag. But man, I got this swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bag girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. By the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in some rain.
Nations.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's the Jets defense that comes up with the big play here. They come up with the key interception here, one of 2 for them in the game. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we talk so much about the Chiefs' offense. How about the defense coming up big here? They get the interception from deep in their own end. He's got some space. He's got some speed. He's not gonna get caught. Touchdown on the pick 6. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's A.J. Brown. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Eagles get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. So that'll do it. 1 week remains in the regular season. Can't wait till next weekend. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from all of us at EA Sports.